Hello friends and family, and good morning from Walmart on Highway 27 in Clermont, Florida. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, head on over to Walmart and check out the massive selection of assorted Disney merchandise they have for sale, because you can find lots of assorted pins, a ton of different characters, a good selection of coffee mugs, t-shirts, plushies, you name it, and they have a good selection of assorted like Marvel and Wizarding World of Harry Potter merchandise for Universal Studios. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. Like I was saying though, this particular Walmart is the location right off Highway 192 when it meets Highway 27 in Clermont, Florida. It's a super Walmart though. If you do want to do any of your Wizarding World of Harry Potter, your Disney shopping, or get some of your groceries, they definitely have you covered here. But before we do head inside, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box of this video. As soon as you come inside Walmart, they have a bunch of adult-sized Disney rain ponchos. These are only $5 a piece. They have a cool one here with Stitch, with the little signature at the bottom. It looks like they even have a Grumpy Dwarf one where it says Grumpy on the bottom section. Definitely rainy season in Central Florida. Always cool to see some different character rain ponchos. They have Minnie Mouse, and then of course Mickey with his facsimile signature. And seriously though, this entire section is so expansive. So many different plushies, t-shirts, you name it. They have it here at Walmart. Here's a really cool 2025 kids graphic t-shirt with Mickey, Donald, Pluto, Goofy, and it says Disney at the bottom. Again, these are kid-size shirts for only $13 a piece. Let's check out some of the other offerings that they have though. These are really cool, just like the Target ones. They have like a grandma version with Minnie Mouse's bow. Really nice soft shirts though. This one is $15. Next to grandma, they do have the red Mickey Grandpa graphic t-shirts, again with the Mickey ears for $15. They do have a lot of similar t-shirts compared to Target as though, just like these 2025 ones with Mickey, Minnie, you have Donald, even Chip and Dale. The cool thing though, they do say Disney Florida at the bottom, so a little bit different compared to Walt Disney World property, but that one is $15. They even have the I Don't Do matching t-shirts. That's really cool though. I love Mickey Mouse's facial expression. Again, these graphic shirts are super duper soft. Let's see what we got over here. Okay, so this one is a nice bright red graphic t-shirt with Minnie Mouse with the metallic red. This is a women's cut shirt for $13. They even have some brand new tank tops here at Walmart. It says Mickey and Minnie, kind of like with the Walt Disney World archway. Mickey's holding some flowers. That is a really cool shirt. And then right behind there is another one. Always cool Stitch merchandise that they do have at Walmart. Looks like Stitch is kind of drawn onto the shirt. This one is only $13, but they do have yet another brand new graphic shirt. This seriously feels like your classic Under Armour no sweat material. You get the big sparkly Minnie Mouse bow with her facsimile signature. This one is a women's cut for only $13. You could even get some of those really cool Disney Junior bubble wands. These light up and play music. You get the little container, you get 4 fluid ounces of bubbles. These are only $15 a piece. This one is the Mickey Mouse version, but they do have them with a bunch of different characters. Part of your Disney Junior collection, they have a Minnie Mouse version with the bubbles. So many more though that they do have compared to Target. Here's a really cool one there. We have Anna and Elsa from Frozen. I like the big jewel that's on the top section. And it looks like they even have a Cinderella one for $15. Even some brand new hooded tank tops that they have at Target, at Walmart. These are super duper thin cotton material, has a huge graphic with Mickey Mouse like striking a pose on the front. These are only $17 a piece. Right next to the Mickey Mouse version, you do have the same difference with Minnie Mouse with her hands on her hips. It says $19.28. That one is $17. Let's see what we got on the front side of this rack though. Okay, so we have another tank top with Mickey Mouse. It looks like he has like his Hawaiian lei with the Hawaiian flowers. This one is $17. And then last but not least is a really cool graphic tank top with Minnie Mouse. This was a nice like soft pink color for $17. Here's some more of your 2025 graphic t-shirts at Walmart though. This one is a very nice soft material with your gold foil lettering with Mickey Mouse 2025. That one is $15. Right next to that one is another 2025 graphic t-shirt in the kids section. Stitch looks like he's drawn onto the shirt. You got your 2025 with the Hawaiian numbers for $15. But holy moly, do they have such a great selection of brand new baseball caps since my last visit. I love this. This is actually celebrating 85 years of Disney's Fantasia. How cool is that to see here at Walmart? It's embroidered Disney Fantasia on the backside. This one is only $13. This would be around $30, $35 at Walt Disney World. Here is another really cool, more of like your classic trucker hat. It just says, oh boy, with a big graphic with Mickey in the center. It has the red Velcro strap on the back. This one is $13. Let's see what else we have over here though. Okay, so here is a tie-dye baseball cap. Again, these are adult size. It's embroidered there with a Minnie Mouse, and then you get the little pink bow. This one is $15. But they even have some of the baseball caps with like the facsimile signatures that are embroidered. They have a Minnie Mouse version with her bright red bow with the polka dots. And then like your classic Mickey Mouse one with his signature for $15. Definitely a great selection of new baseball caps since my last visit though. Walt Disney World just released a good selection of brand new merchandise from the movie Cars. Here's a really cool baseball cap. It's embroidered McQueen number 95 Lightning, and then it's even embroidered Lightning McQueen on the backside. Only $13 for an adult size baseball cap. They do even have some brand new visors, perfect for summertime in Central Florida, with the huge Minnie Mouse bow embroidered on the front and the adjustable strap. These are, let's see here, $15 a piece, and they have yet another brand new Stitch baseball cap where you have Stitch and Angel on the front there, kind of like touching noses, with the adjustable strap on the backside for $15. Of course, always a really good selection of assorted keychains that they have at Walmart as well. These are more of like an acrylic double-sided keychain 2025 with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and then Daisy Duck. These are only $1.47 a piece. They do have a couple different offerings though, with the characters enjoying some fireworks there at Walt Disney World. Here is a new 2025 version since my last visit with the pinstriping with the numbers with all of the characters. And they do have some really cool like silicone keychains as well. They come with a really nice size clippy. They have a Stitch version for 2025, but these are all only $3 a piece. A couple different versions with Stitch actually at Walmart though, like where he's popping out of the numbers, he's upside down, and they do even have some with like some of your classic Disney characters like Minnie Mouse for 2025 with that heart design. You got some flowers. Next to that one though is a really nice one with Mickey and Minnie, kind of like where they're hugging it out there, and you got your 2025 logo on the bottom. But some really great deals if you do plan on visiting Walt Disney World this year. Some great deals on your commemorative keychains, and they do even have a good selection of different photo frames. This one is more of like a metallic finish. It says Mickey Mouse at the bottom 2025, but you have so many of the characters like Mickey, you have a Minnie Mouse, Donald, Pluto. These hold a 4" by 6" photo. These are only $8 a piece, and they actually do have a really good selection of different ones. Here's a really cool one with Minnie Mouse. This one holds a 4" by 6" photo for 2025, and it looks like they do even have a brand new Stitch version since my last visit. This one says Shine, Stitch, okay. You got some pineapples for $8. They definitely have you covered though, even if you're looking for some really fancy autographing pens here at Walmart. This one kind of has like that same pinstripe, and you can see the graphics with Mickey and Minnie. The cool thing though, like you could push down and it got all different colors like purple, teal, red, brown. I remember having pens like this when I was in school. These are only $2.08 a piece. They do have one in here with literally all of the assorted Disney princesses, from Snow White to Cinderella. You have Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and they have the little Grippy. And last but not least, it does look like they do even have a Minnie Mouse one. Really cool design though with her facsimile signature. Let's actually check out a few of the other keychains on this spinny rack though. So these are $3.50 a piece. This one says Florida. And again, these are little rubberized keychains with Mickey and then Minnie Mouse. Next to that one, they do have yet another Mickey Mouse version where it actually says Orlando. So some really unique merchandise you can get here at Walmart. And they do even have this circular design with Mickey Mouse that says Orlando. But kind of like the ones you'll find at Walt Disney World property, they even have some metal keychains. These ones are a little bit more expensive at $6 a piece. You have your Orlando one with Minnie Mouse striking a pose. Let's see some of the other characters. So they do have one that says Orlando at the bottom with a Mickey design, with a Minnie Mouse kissing Mickey for $6. Even a really cool like dangly keychain set. You get 3 different charms, one with Mickey, one with Minnie, and then one that says Florida. Of course, if you are here at Walmart, you do have to check out some of the really fancy coffee mugs they have for sale. These are more of like your typical smaller size. This one says number 1 Mom with Goofy, Pluto. You have Donald, Mickey and Minnie, but these are only $7 a piece. Definitely just a fraction of the price compared to the Disney parks. It looks like they even have kind of like the same difference. This one just says number 1 Dad, but you do have that same graphic completely surrounding the entire coffee mug. $6 for a Disney mug though is a very good deal. Underneath there we have another design. This one is like solid black in the center. It says his with the Mickey design, and then you do have that same design on the back side for only $7. A few other coffee mugs that I do want to show you though, because they do have some really fancy coffee mugs. This one actually has like that 3D effect with the characters. You have a Donald, Minnie, Goofy, Mickey, and then Pluto. It has that 3D effect with that massive 2025 though. These are $11 a piece. Right underneath there is a couple other offerings. It looks like they have, let's see here, a 90th anniversary of Donald Duck. This one says 1934 on the side. You got Donald Duck and a bunch of confetti. This one is only $7, so a very good deal for that one. And I do want to show you the Mickey and Friends coffee mug. This kind of reminds me of like the Disney 100 celebration with all of the characters kind of like marching, and then you get that silver lettering for $7. You could even get some really fancy refrigerator magnets here at Walmart as well. These all say Orlando on them, but you have a Minnie Mouse version with some rainbows. You got some strawberries and like the little lettering for Minnie. These are only $3.50 a piece. They have a Mickey version where it says Florida on the side, and then Mickey on the opposite side. 100% original Orlando, again with Mickey Mouse. So a bunch of like the classic Disney characters. Your classic 1928 Mickey. And then I've got Heart, and this one says Florida on the side with Minnie Mouse, but these are only $3.50 a piece. Always some of my personal favorite items to check out at Walmart though. They have such a great selection of assorted Disney plushies. These are part of the Walmart Disney Junior collection, so they kind of start with the smaller size and go up to the large size, but these are only $9 a piece. They have your classic Mickey Mouse. Right underneath there is your Minnie Mouse version with the red dress with the white polka dots, but they do have like all of the main Disney characters like Pluto. Again, these are very soft little plushies. They have Daisy Duck, Goofy, and then way down on the bottom is Stitch, but these are only $9 a piece. But it looks like brand new to Walmart. They even have a smaller size Sorcerer Mickey plushie, perfect to go with all of this new Fantasia merchandise for only $9. After that, the prices kind of go up from there. This is more of like a medium-sized plush, but these are only $12 a piece. They do have them with all of the same Disney characters like Mickey. It looks like they have two different versions of Minnie Mouse though. One where she has her red dress, the other one where she has the pink dress with polka dots. But I did want to mention, also brand new to Walmart, they have a huge Sorcerer Mickey plushie, kind of like the same size as the medium Mickey, for only $12. Even more different rain ponchos that they do have. These are adult size again with the Mickey ears, and then it has the Mickey lettering, but these are $6 a piece. The cool thing though, because they do also make youth rain ponchos here at Walmart. Like here is a youth one with Minnie Mouse. The same price though, $6 a piece for them, but they even have some different ones with adult and youth size with the whole graphic with the character, like the Minnie Mouse version and Mickey Mouse for $6. And really awesome if you are doing any traveling, they have these really nice Disney assorted neck pillows, perfect for an airplane or a nice ride in a car. They actually have the Mickey ears and then the little snapping mechanism. These are only $13 a piece though, and they actually have a really good selection of different neck pillows. This one has Minnie Mouse's ears, a bunch of the different colors here on the sides, but a nice big graphic with Minnie, kind of like playing peekaboo. Underneath there is a really fun Stitch version with his big floppy ears kind of like coming off to the side. A few other ones that I do want to show you though. A brand new one that they do have is a Disney Winnie the Pooh version with Pooh Bear there at the bottom, a whole bunch of honey pots, and it does look like they do have one from Star Wars Mandalorian with Grogu for $13. Let's actually go down this entire section because lots of new adult size graphic t-shirts and tank tops. Here's a women's tank top. You have Minnie Mouse. Looks like she's drawn onto the tank top itself. These are only $13 a piece. Right next to that one is a bright white graphic t-shirt. This one is more of like your classic v-neck. You have a huge graphic with Mickey on his hands on his hips. Again, only $13. These are just a fraction of the price compared to Walt Disney World property. Normally at Disney, these are around $30, $35 a piece. Another women's cut graphic shirt, again with the v-neck. You got that startled look with Mickey for $13. Here's a really cool like classic Disney graphic shirt though, with that heart design. You have Mickey with his arms behind his back, and they do even have yet another Minnie Mouse version right next door. Looks like she's chuckling, and then she has a huge graphic on the front for only $13. Let's actually check out some of the different sets that they do have here in the kids section. So these are all for the smaller kiddos, like 12 months and under, but this is a really nice like one-piece tank top with Minnie Mouse. You have her facsimile signature on the bottom with that heart design. Very nice attention to detail though. These are $14 a piece. Next to that one you have Princess Ariel with Flounder. Again, $13, a very good deal for them. They do even have a brand new version here with all of the flowers. You get a bunch of different graphics with Minnie Mouse though. And then right next to that one we have Best Pals. These are really nice though, like really nice cotton material. You have Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and Pluto. And then right next door to that is the same difference, but this one is the Stitch version with the Hawaiian flowers. And some really good deals that they do have on two-piece sets. Again, part of your Disney Pixar Cars collection. This one is from Lightning McQueen, number 95. Actually comes with a matching pair of cotton material shorts. These are $17 a piece, but a good little selection of different two-piece sets that they do have, like from Disney Pixar Toy Story, Play All Day with Buzz Lightyear. You have Rex, Sheriff Woody. It even comes with the matching shorts, like I was saying, literally with all of the characters. That one is $17. They have a Friends Forever two-piece set with Minnie Mouse and then Daisy Duck. Let's see here the shorts. Okay, so the shorts actually have Minnie Mouse and Daisy Duck. And literally right underneath there is some super duper fancy Disney princess dresses for the kiddos. Also Little Mermaid, Princess Ariel. She's embroidered on the front there, but you can see like that scale design on the tutu. These are $23 a piece, but they do have so many different princesses from Moana. So all of the princesses have that little patch embroidered on the front, but the attention to detail is really nice. That one is $23, and they even have Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Like you can see the Enchanted Rose, Chip, and Mrs. Potts. Let's actually check out some more of the adult size graphic shirts, though. This one is brand new to Walmart. You actually have the characters. It looks like they're drawn onto there with the cream color graphic shirt. These are adult size for $15 a piece, but you got a lot of the main Disney characters. Next to that one, they're even dabbling into some tie-dye graphic shirts with that heart design Minnie Mouse. It says Heartbreaker Tour. She's making a really sassy face for $15. And they do even have a mom graphic t-shirt. This one I do believe is also brand new to Walmart with the pinstriping on the sleeves. You have the big M&M for Minnie Mouse, $19.28 for $14. Here's some more of your classic adult-sized Disney graphic t-shirts as well. You have a big graphic with Mickey on the front, but this one has the red foil for his shorts and his tongue, but these are $13 a piece. Next to the bright white one, you do have another version here, again with Mickey Mouse with that startled look. I like the outline with Mickey, but this one is also $13. Even perfect for summertime. A few other adult-sized tank tops that I do want to show you. Here's a Stitch version where he's kind of like clinching onto his name. These tank tops are $12 a piece. Next to the Stitch version, they do have another one with Mickey and Minnie, kind of like touching noses with that heart design for only $12. But it's really cool because they do even have some pairs of shorts that actually match the tank tops. The Stitch version with the white piping there, these are $15 a piece, and they do have the Mickey and Minnie version as well to go with the tank top. Two other adult-sized tank tops that I do want to show you, though. These are seriously like your Under Armour no sweat material, so very nice quality with the Mickey and Minnie archway. These are $14 a piece, and they even have a Disney princess one right next to that where it says Ariel, Belle, Cinderella, Jasmine, and me. This one actually comes to a knot at the bottom for $13. And just like over at Target near Walt Disney World, you can even get some adult-sized spirit jerseys here at Walmart. The front size has Minnie Mouse, $19.28, with the pinstriping on the sleeve. But even on the back side, you get the huge graphic that says Minnie, and then she's striking a pose right under. These are $29 a piece, but normally spirit jerseys at Walt Disney World are around $80, $85. They do have a nice like solid gray color one with the Disney logo with the black pinstriping on the sleeves. So this one will definitely match everything. More of like plain and simple with your Disney font and then a big graphic with Mickey at the bottom. And of course, you can never go wrong with a good Disney plushie purse. They have a bunch of different characters like Minnie Mouse. This actually comes with a nice little strap to carry it by with the little zipper compartment. But these are $13 a piece. They have another version here with Minnie with the pink bow that has the same smaller strap. And then also part of that same collection, they even have a Stitch little plushie purse with his huge ears that come off. This one actually has the biggest zipper compartment. And they do even make them in like the same difference with the crossbody size. You get a very plushy strap there with your crossbody strap, but you have Minnie Mouse with the big eyelashes with the red bow. You do have the pink bow version, and then the crossbody bag with Stitch for $13. And it looks like they even have some brand new kids spirit jerseys here at Walmart as well. This is a really nice Moana version that has the pinstriping, a cool little graphic of Moana on the front, but these are $17 for a kid's spirit jersey. It says Born to Voyage on the backside with a big graphic. Next to that one is a Disney princess spirit jersey with like Cinderella, Princess Jasmine, you have Princess Tiana, and then on the backside of this one it literally says princess with all of the princesses on the front. Of course, I'm a big fan of the assorted cinch bags, especially for the theme parks. These are very lightweight, and sometimes they're kind of like rainproof, but these are only $7.50 a piece. So many different cinch bags with Stitch popping out of the front there with the big graphic. You do kind of have like that classic design with Mickey and Minnie touching noses, and then making that heart design. But they even have some commemorating 2025 here at Walt Disney World with all of the Disney characters on the front. But the really cool thing, like you could even get some Wizarding World of Harry Potter ones. So if you do plan on going to Universal Studios, they have a Harry Potter version. They have one with the Hogwarts house crest. This one's a nice burgundy color. And then last but not least, they have your Illuminations Presents Minions for $7.50. And you can never go wrong with a good fanny pack for the Disney parks. Again, these are adult size for only $12 a piece. You get a big zipper compartment. These are a canvas material with Mickey Mouse and his facsimile signature. They do have the same difference here with Minnie Mouse with her signature on the front. But so many different offerings, kind of like with Mickey and Minnie playing peekaboo and then kind of like popping out of the front side. And they do even have a Stitch version where you do get 3 different graphics with Stitch on the front, but you really have to check this whole back wall out because so many cool things. They have some Disney crossbody bags. They actually have 2 big zipper compartments on the front side. This one says Love with Mickey and Minnie, but these are only $8 a piece. It looks like they do have a couple different versions here with Minnie Mouse, more of like a fuchsia color, the solid black with the white polka dots. Next to that one is another version here with Minnie Mouse, again with the little flower design. She's looking all sassy, like striking a pose. And then here is a Stitch version with the Hawaiian flowers, and that one says Aloha. Definitely though a good selection of unique merchandise here at Walmart. Perfect again for travel with the neck pillows. They have like your eye masks, again with the Mickey Mouse design with the ears. These are only $7 a piece, but they actually have a really good selection of different characters. They have Minnie Mouse with the nice big red bow. They have a Winnie the Pooh version. Here's a really neat one with the checkerboard pattern with Mickey Mouse. And it looks like there's another version here with Winnie the Pooh with the honey pots, and then one literally with a ton of graphics with Stitch. It looks like they even have some brand new wristlets here at Walmart as well. These are actually a really good size. Like you could put your cell phone, your wallet, and probably like a coin pouch inside. It does come with a wristlet strap, but these are $8 a piece. Next to Mickey Mouse is the Minnie Mouse version, again with Minnie's bow, her facsimile signature at the bottom for only $8, and a couple different backpacks that they do have here at Walmart. Again, these are adult size. You got Mickey with a baseball cap and a hoodie, and then a bunch of little graphics with Mickey. These are $20 a piece. They do have a version here with a Minnie Mouse with a bunch of different facial expressions with the different colored bows, and then right next to that is a Stitch tie-dye backpack with the pineapples. Also really nice for summertime in Central Florida. They do have these massive tote size bags. This one definitely gives me like Disney Cruise Line vibes with the blue pinstriping, but you get a big graphic with Mickey Mouse. These are perfect for like your beach towels to take down to the pool, but these are $7 a piece. Next to the Mickey Mouse version is the Minnie Mouse one. She kind of looks like she's waving high, and then you have all the polka dots, and it looks like there's even a brand new Stitch version as well, where it says Stitch off to the side and he's holding a heart. Here's even some cool little plushies, part of the Disney Baby collection. These are super duper soft. $7.50 a piece for them. They have a Mickey Mouse version. Right next to Mickey is a small little plushie with a Minnie Mouse, again with the soft pink colors with the polka dots. They have a Winnie the Pooh. I like how they give Winnie the Pooh lots of love in here at Walmart. But you got the little embroidery on the front on the t-shirt that says Pooh. And they looks like they also have here Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas for $7.50. A few other backpack plushies that I do want to show you here at Walmart though. These are very, very large plush. They got a little zipper compartment on the back side with the backpack straps, but these are $20 a piece for the big plushie backpacks. They have 2 different versions, again with Minnie Mouse with the red dress and then the pink dress. But it's really cool because they do also have a Buzz Lightyear plushie backpack. I don't think I've seen this one before. A few other brand new kids graphic t-shirts that I do want to show you though, because these are very nice. Classic 1928 Mickey Mouse with his hands on his hips. These kids graphic t-shirts are only $11 a piece. Next to that one is a really nice navy blue color that says Cool Guy. You got Mickey with his thumbs kind of like pointing at himself. This one is $11. Let's actually check out some of the assorted sunglasses that they have here at Walmart. Again, these are adult-sized Disney sunglasses with all the polka dot design with Minnie Mouse's bow. Even the graphic on the back side, $11 a piece though for some adult-sized sunglasses. This is a really nice like matte black pair where you have like Mickey's hands, and then on the sides they even say Mickey Mouse. Next to that one, speaking of Mickey though, they do have a design with more of like the gold tone Mickeys. This one doesn't have any design on the back other than the little Mickey Mouse hands for $11. And of course they have some really nice kids versions as well with Minnie Mouse's ears. You have like the eyebrows there like popping out, and Minnie Mouse's bow. These are only $9 a piece, just a fraction of the price compared to the theme park. They do even have like your matching Mickey Mouse version with the ears. You have Mickey's hands there in the corner for $9. But they do even get some other character ones, like your Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales shades for $9. And it looks like down on the bottom section they have Luna Lovegood Spectra Specs from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So this is a really cool find. You will find some different Universal Studios items. They even have some really fancy kids Minions goggles for $9. I did want to mention though, that was literally just the one section. Right next door is so many different things, from different cups, an entire Star Wars Marvel section on the back side, so many different keychains and pair of ears over on this side. Here's some really cool melamine plates for the kiddos. This whole size on the top here, only $5.50 a piece. Great size for the kiddos with the ears, so you can put like your little side dishes and then your entree. They have a Mickey Mouse version. Here's Mickey Mouse making a funny face with his hands inside of his mouth. But so many different versions that they do have, with a Minnie Mouse with the little floral design, and then Minnie Mouse like tugging on her bow. It even says Minnie on the top section. They even have these really cool plates that are kind of like more sectioned off with a bigger lip. These are $8 a piece, but again, you get the 3 separate trays. $8 a piece, though they do have the original version here with a Mickey Mouse, with the Mickey design, the original. Let's see who else that we have over in this section. Okay, so probably my personal favorite is the Stitch one. It says weird but cute. His hand is in the one section, his head, and then the lower body. Even a good selection of assorted like plastic cups that they do have to match some of those plates for the kiddos, with the Mickey design on the top. You have a Mickey there at the bottom. These actually come with the straw as well. These are $7 a piece. A couple other ones on the top section. Again, you got Mickey marching. Kind of reminds me of like a little Starbucks cup, but they do have Mickey and then Minnie Mouse. These are a great deal though, $5.50. Next to that one is yet another one, again with Stitch. I love his facial expression though. That one is really cool. And then 2 taller cups that they have on the top section. You actually get big gibbets with Mickey with his hands on his chin, and then Minnie Mouse for $10. You literally never know what you're going to find at Walmart though. They have a little buddy fan of Mickey Mouse. It actually comes with a lanyard. So these are perfect for the Disney parks, especially for summertime. It shows you on the back side with the lanyard. And it actually lights up with LED colors. These are $17 a piece. Let's actually check out some of the assorted autograph books here at Walmart. So this actually comes with a little spiral notebook and the ink pen. You get 50 sheets for your Disney autographs, $5 a piece for them. They do have a couple different versions that do come with the ink pen, like the Minnie Mouse and then Daisy Duck. Again, 50 sheets, matching ink pen for $5. They have one with all of the assorted Disney princesses with the ink pen. You can't go wrong though, $5 for an autograph book. And it looks like they even still sell some different pen with the grippers as well, part of your Disney autograph book collection from Disney Stitch. They come in a really fancy little packaging for only $2 a piece. They have another version with more of like that orange color with Stitch for $2, and 2 different versions that they have with a Minnie Mouse. One has the floral design, and then the other one's more of like a classic design with Minnie for $2 a piece. And how nice are these? They have some brand new Disney Mickey and Friends USB cable bag clips. So they have 3 different characters from Frozen 2. They have Olaf, they have a Mickey Mouse version, and then Minnie Mouse. But these are, let's see here, I do believe $10 a piece, so a really good deal for them. But you could even get some assorted luggage tags. So they do have a great selection of different merchandise here at Walmart. This is that big rubberized design with Minnie Mouse. You can put your name, your phone number, and your address on the back side. $7 a piece for them. And they have some really cool like play packs. You get 10 jacks, you get the marble, and then the jump rope. So really cool to take back to like your Disney resort. You have like all the characters there, really neat. And you get the chalk on the bottom. These are $10 a piece. Underneath there they have a version with Figaro, Minnie Mouse, and Daisy Duck for $10. Let's check out some of the adult size graphic t-shirts on the back wall though. So a huge Star Wars section. These are adult size with your Star Wars lettering on the front. You have the May the Force Be With You 2025 for Star Wars with Yoda, C-3PO, R2-D2, and Boba Fett. These are only $15 a piece. A really cool graphic t-shirt with Darth Vader on the front as well. Again, these are adult size shirts. That one is $15. And it looks like they even have a really cool like Chewbacca graphic shirt. It says Wingman Chewie. Let's see what we got doing on the back side of this one. Okay, so you have Wingman, a huge graphic with Chewbacca on the back side for $15. And they do even get some different like Star Wars Mandalorian graphic shirts. You have the silver lettering for the child, Star Wars. This one is $15. And a couple different adult size Marvel shirts that I do want to show you. Again, these are unisex. You have the Avengers 2025 with Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, and the Incredible Hulk. Next to that one is a Amazing Spider-Man like comic book cover adult size graphic shirt. So that's really nice though, it looks very vintage. This one is $15. And then right next to that is one that they sell very similar to Walt Disney World property with the Marvel graphic with the characters. And you can get some really awesome Star Wars lanyards here at Walmart as well. This one has a big like plushy zipper compartment on the bottom, part of your Star Wars Mandalorian collection. You can put like your park ticket or your room key. This one is $12 for the Mandalorian. They do have another version here with Grogu, and it comes with a little clear pouch there on the bottom, again for your park ticket or your room key. But these ones are $7, and then 3 different versions that they do have for only $4 a piece. These are all reversible with the Stormtroopers, your Star Wars logo. They have some TIE fighters, Darth Vader, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, and R2-D2, and they do all come with a clear pouch at the bottom for only $4. What I do love about this specific Walmart though, they do have a selection of assorted pins. Really cool to do some pin trading. They have a Boba Fett version. Next to Boba Fett is a Stormtrooper, C-3PO, and R2-D2. You can't go wrong though. $5 a piece for a Disney pin is a very good deal. And they do even have some assorted like Star Wars keychains. They have the little rubberized medallion at the bottom, but these are only $3 a piece. They have Darth Vader, Stormtrooper helmet, so many different characters like Boba Fett. They have Yoda, Chewbacca, so $3 a piece for them. And more of like those vinyl ones that they come with the plastic clippy. They have a Chewbacca one, Darth Vader, R2-D2, a Stormtrooper. So many cool keychains here at Walmart, but these are only $3 a piece. And here's some of your Wizarding World of Harry Potter merchandise, perfect for Universal Studios. An adult-size Harry Potter baseball cap that's all embroidered. This one is $14. They do even have all of the assorted like house lanyards. These are double-sided. You have like your Hogwarts, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin. Very nice attention to detail. And just like the Star Wars ones, they do come with a little clear pouch for your room ticket. But these are $4 a piece. A couple different Harry Potter plushies that they do have as well. They actually have the Wizarding World of Harry Potter little tags, but these are only $8 a piece. They do have your Harry Potter version. They have Ron Weasley. So a bunch of different character plushies here at Walmart. They have your Hermione Granger. It's really cool though how they have like the Gryffindor scarf. One of my personal favorite though, I haven't seen this one before. They have a little golden snitch plushie as well here at Walmart, so that one is brand new. Underneath there is some different like character wand ink pens. This one is a light up one where you have a Harry Potter's wand. These are only $10 a piece, so really cool. And it looks like they even have a Firebolt version with the Nimbus. Again, really nice for summertime though. They have some kids flip-flops and pole slides, platform 9 3/4 with that brick design. These are $10 a piece. Next to that one is a really nice pair of pole slides. They have these in kids and adult sizes, but these are $15 a piece with your Harry Potter fonts and then Hedwig. Let's actually check out some of the different pins that they do have. So they have a whole bunch with your different like Hogwarts house crest, like Hufflepuff, your Ravenclaw, Slytherin, and Gryffindor, so they do have all 4 houses. These are $5 a piece. They have a Hedwig version, one with the Deathly Hallows logo as well. They even do have some brand new character umbrellas for Disney since my last visit here to Walmart. These have like the solid red plastic handle, but you have like that retro like square design with Mickey. So a couple different umbrellas. These are $14 a piece. But the cool thing here at Walmart, you could even get some bottle carriers. It actually comes with the metal carabiner on the side. These are $5 a piece, but perfect if you don't want to carry like your water bottle around the park all day. And it looks like they do also have more of like a black and white version with a bunch of graphics with Mickey Mouse. This Walmart though is completely stocked up with assorted Disney pins. So many different pins, again $5 a piece with Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, and Piglet. They do have a Eeyore version right next door for $5. Let's just take a moment though, check out some of the different Disney pins at Walmart. 101 Dalmatians with that heart design. Right underneath there, it looks like they do have Alice from Alice in Wonderland. A separate one there with the Cheshire Cat. So a great selection of different character pins. They have Elsa from Frozen, Dumbo the Flying Elephant. It looks like they do have Anna and Olaf, so basically a bunch of the characters from Frozen, and some of the assorted Disney princesses like Princess Ariel and Cinderella for $5. Even some nice new 4th of July pins that they do have with the American flag with the red, white, and blue. One has the Mickey Mouse design, and then the other one here has like the whole Mickey Mouse body, but these are $5 a piece. They do have both Buzz Lightyear and Sheriff Woody from Disney Pixar Toy Story 4, so both pins there. A really cool pin with Stitch with the Hawaiian flowers. I like that one a lot. This one is really neat for $5. And they even have some of my personal favorite keychains at Walmart as well. So it does come with a little simulated leather strap. You got to find your initial, and then they do all have like Mickey and assorted Disney characters. These are only $5 a piece, but they have like letter A, B, C, D. It kind of goes in order underneath there, so you can get these in a bunch of like different colors, like the silver and then the bronze color for $5. And of course you definitely have to check out some of the assorted pairs of ears at Walmart, because these are super duper sparkly with the black sequins and then the ruby red bow. These are only $10 a piece at Walmart, normally $35 at Walt Disney World. They do have another pair again with the black sequins. You have the nice rose gold color bow for $10, but a bunch of different offerings that they do have here at Walmart with the classic polka dot design with the black sequins on the bow. And it looks like they do have kind of like the reverse difference here with the red bow with the white polka dots. A few other really nice adult size graphic t-shirts at Walmart though, so they do have 2 more Stitch versions, again where like Stitch is kind of like popping out of the front of that shirt. These are only $15 a piece, so really good deal on the adult graphic shirts. Next to that one is more of like a water design where it says Aloha on one ear, it says Ohana, and then Experiment 626 for $15. And anytime you can get an adult-sized Disney ringer tee, definitely check them out when they're only $15 a piece. This one is from Disney Pixar Toy Story with the big Pizza Planet logo on the front side. And they do have a brand new Mickey Mouse version where you have like the same graphic 5 times with a bunch of different colors for $15. Here's even some of the assorted Disney beach towels at Walmart as well. This one has a bunch of Disney princesses. Jasmine from Aladdin, she's actually holding the genie's lamp, like you can see Cinderella. $15 a piece though for a Disney beach towel. Next to that one again you have Stitch with the big pink Hawaiian flowers. It looks like they even have a Minnie Mouse version. This is like top to bottom, a massive graphic with Minnie Mouse with her pink dress with the polka dots for $15. They do also have Princess Ariel. Really cool design though with Ariel. You can see like Sebastian and Flounder at the bottom. Here's even some of the assorted Disney 3-piece kitchen sets at Walmart, where you do get the dish towel, the pot holder, and the oven mitt. You have Minnie Mouse with her facsimile signature, and then the dish towel, $13 a piece for them. Next to that one is the Mickey Mouse version with your hot pad, your oven mitt, and then your kitchen towel. So really nice little sets for $13 a piece. They do even have a couple different kitchen towels. One with Mickey and Minnie holding hands. You have like Chef D Cuisine Mickey Mouse with the whole chef outfit. These are $5 a piece. They do have a couple different ones compared to Walmart though, like Sunny Side Up here with Stitch. This one is really neat. And how fancy are these smaller little like Disney ceramic mugs they call these. They all come with like a little soup spoon, again with your foil lettering for Disney with all of the Disney characters. These are only $6 a piece. They actually have a couple different versions though. Like here's a very cool like Sorcerer Mickey one with that star design on the inside. $6 though. They have a Minnie Mouse version with a big graphic with all of the polka dots, and again more of that Stitch merchandise here at Walmart. A few other coffee mugs that I do want to show you here at Walmart. So this one is more of like a grid pattern. You can actually see like Mickey Mouse drawn onto it with a bunch of different like animations. That one says Mickey Mouse on the inside. So they have a couple different sections with coffee mugs. This one is $7. They do have one here with Mickey, you have Donald, and then Goofy. It actually says Disney, so you have the both graphic on either side for only $7. And here is a Disney 85th anniversary of Fantasia. This might be my perfect coffee mug here at Walmart. I love this with the gold foil for Fantasia. You got that same design on both sides for only $7. Even more character plushies that they do have part of the Disney Baby collection. These are actually much bigger than the other ones that I showed you, but again super duper soft. These are $11.48. They have like little crinkly ears. They have Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. They have Tigger. Yeah, these are really nice actually. Got like a little baby rattle on the inside. Here is a Winnie the Pooh version that has the rattle on the inside as well. But it looks like they do also have little plushies here of Mickey and Minnie for only $11.48. I had such a fun time today, starting out my morning over on Highway 192 in Kissimmee, over at the Target store. They have such a great selection of Disney merchandise over there, very close to Walt Disney World property. But coming here to the huge Walmart store on Highway 27 in Clearmont, Florida, definitely I feel like a better selection of Disney merchandise, including a bigger selection of Disney pins. That being said, if you are interested in any of the merchandise in today's video, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up, and as always, make today awesome.